And welcome to yet another amazing video recording at your popular YouTube channel, the UK Coupon Key UCK788. That's our handle. This beautiful Sunday afternoon, the second day of May 2024, for your paper preview video for week 49 2024, which is a brand coupon week. The Australia season is here with us, and a lot of dramas are unfolding already for the first week of the Aussie season, which was week 48 last week. So we're going to be touching on so many things about last week's games and the results which we have at hand. Before coming on set now, we just concluded the matches left with one panel decision, though they said it's a non-draw, but they've not decided whether it's a home win or an away win, and that's talking about number 19. We waited until they gave us the verdict on number 37, which was the panel for today. We had two panels, 19 and 37. They gave us the verdict of number 37 as a score draw. So when we got that, we were clear with the number 19 as a no-go verdict for the now, but we're waiting for them to tell us if it is a home win or an away win. So we have 12 draws in total. In case you are new to this platform, this is a platform where we'll give you the draws or the cannot draws for the weekend matches, and we take these games from the 1 to 49 matches of the coupon fixture. We'll go through them and tell you the areas to play as a draw or the possible cannot draw. For this video recording now, we have a very fine banker with the proof coming from our right on football fixture, and we also have a pair with the proof also coming from our right on football fixture. So if you watch the video carefully, we'll be unveiling those sequence to you. For this particular video recording, I will have the secret extra tips column. That segment is back. We've watched it for 2-3 weeks now. The results are back to where it was before started misbehaving. So we are back with the secret extra tip on this video recording, but we'll not be revealing anything to you while we expect you to sit back, relax, and get a full dose of this video recording. Before we move straight into today's presentation, let's touch on some things which transpired for last week. This that we're looking right here in front of us is our Pools Telegraph for week 48 last week. Remember, I showed us something like this, and a lot of these things happened last week, and we've seen that they've given draws. So which means in this all season now, we may be going this route. That's why we're bringing it up for us to come up to speed with it. In case you have this journal, go look it up and see if you can, see some of them on your own. Remember, we had 34 and we have 24 here. But this was supposed to be a single number, as number 30 was being repeated to this spot. Therefore, we either was supposed to have number 24 to this spot or number 34 to this spot. But as the editor will have it, this is what they gave us for last week, and look at what happened now. We had number 34 and 24 as two good draws. There was another one I showed us at the page 2 of this journal talking about number 31 and number 39. 39 was used to truncate the movement of 31, and that 39 gave us a draw. So the one that was truncated did not draw. So many other examples like this, but I just want to bring this up to us to refresh our memory about what we discussed last week. And if this occurs again, that means we'll be looking at this as possible draws for the week. Part of the paper preview video episode, we usually show you the 3 major journals which we use on this particular video, this particular platform, and we use the Pools Telegraph, Special Advance, and Right on Football Fixture. So we'll be starting off with the Pools Telegraph, looking at the front page of the paper now. These are some of the things we have to also look at. We have at the Dreamland section, number 21 and 22. That's our commentary game 1 and 2 in the page 2 of this journal. While 25 and 36 is the pair on our commentary game 6. If you note something, I wrote something at the bottom of number 25 now, which is 35. This 35 is supposed to be at this spot where we have number 25. Just like the one I showed us from the back page of this paper for last week. They are doing similar thing. And 2 weeks ago, which was with 47, something like this came on board where they did it, and I think if I remember correctly, this game drew, and this game drew as well. This was the only one that didn't pick a draw, so who knows how it will be going for this week. But we'll be coming back maybe after our research on this to tell us in our subsequent video what to actually expect. With that being said, I think we should flip through the other pages of the Pools Telegraph and see some other highlighted points for us. This is our top tips column at the bottom midsection of our front page Pools Telegraph, and we have on number 1, number 21, while we also have that number 21 being repeated to the 4th spot of the top tips column. So these are many much we will be looking through in this paper, to ascertain why this repetition is being done. Talking about the dramas which transpired for last week, I want to also make mention of this so that we will be abreast with it. Like in the eastern part of Nigeria now, I think they said some of the, if not some, the promoters in the eastern part of the country do not pay with the panel draws. And we had 2 panel draws for last week now, which were 37 and 39. So they will not be paying with those 2 draws in the eastern part of Nigeria. But the city where I stay and the state where I reside, they do pay with the panel draw. So these are some of the things that happens in the Aussie season that we need to be aware of. So when you're doing your bet or your stake in the pool office, know what promoter you are staking or doing business with, and there are do's and don'ts for the Aussie season. So I think we'll be making another video based on this do's and don'ts, and we'll be explaining some of the things. And also doing your bets on the online, it's not be very easy because some of these games you cannot find online as well. So that, I think, favors those who stake on the one banker, and I'll be explaining that to us, how you can go about doing your bet if you're doing the one banker bet. But if you're doing a bet like the permutation or a nap and you cannot find one of the games online, that becomes a very big headache at the end of the day. For this Aussie season, like I did advise most places around me that one should actually reduce your stake. That is one of the ways to avert and avoid mishap in this season. Because look at it now, the panel games that came out, they were unknown to us until the matches started. These are things that don't happen in the UK fixture. They'll tell you the panel beforehand, then you know whether to go with the game or not. But most of them came as they were kicking off the matches, and that's where you get to know if a game was panelled or not. Like number 13, that was just point blank abandoned, and that became a void at the end of the day. So these are some of the things one have to be wary in the Aussie season. If you had good games, be careful how you stick on them. That's the only advice I can actually give. Looking at this now, this is the back page of our Pools Telegraph for this week. We have at the bottom left hand side the good luck, as the good tidings, good luck column, where we have number 39 and 26. While at the middle we have the cartoon section now. At the bottom right hand side we have the correct corner column, where we have number 30 pairing number 15. I think that's the much we can take about our Pools Telegraph. Let's move ahead now to see our first sequence, and that's telling us that number 32 is our one banker draw from our right on football fixture. This that we're looking right here in front of us is our right on football fixture for week 25 2020, and it's a brand coupon movement. What are we looking for? Any brand coupon week, you come to your 3 best draws. We'll have number 33 for this week. If that game moves to your fortune box, therefore you come to the game 2 of your group C, where we have number 38 for this week 25 2020. On a draw and fail basis, you mark this spot for a draw. Hence you drew for week 25. Now when next you see the sequence, then that spot is not expected to give us a draw, and that we can see for week 1 2021. So here we are for that week. We have number 28 in the box 1 of our 3 best draws, repeated to the fortune box, and the game 2 of our group C was number 22, and there was no draw to be marked. The next time it comes aboard, therefore we're expecting a draw there. Now let's check week 21 2021. And some persons will be like, okay, how do you know a sequence that will transcend both the UK and Aussie season? I think this is one of those sequences we are showing to you now. Some we did show last week, and some we are bringing up here now. So you can follow up and see how you can know sequences that will transcend both seasons. So for this week, we have number 19 in this spot, and it's been repeated to the fortune box, while number 20 is in the game 2 of our group C, and we did mark it as a draw. So the next time the sequence come on board, which is the brand coupon week now, we don't expect a draw there for week 1 2022. For the week, we have number 10 in our box 1, repeated to the fortune box, while number 47 is in the game 2 of our group C and did not give a draw. Hence it didn't give a draw. So the next time this comes up, we're expecting that position to give us a draw. But remember, whatever we do here is research based. It's not 100%, so don't say because we gave you, then you go and invest all your life savings into it. No, that's not how it is done. Remember, these things don't get finished. They are always there. If you don't win last week, you can win this week. And if you won last week, doesn't mean you have to keep winning. So you have to be aware of those things and advise yourself while you're doing your stake on these games. The games are good though, so don't be feeling like I'm giving you a wax sequence, but be wary. That's all our advice. We have number 3 in the box 1, and it's been repeated to the fortune box, while the game 2 of our group C is number 32. So that was what I was telling you, that now number 32, we're expecting it to give us a one banker draw, as it were. This particular sequence is good, so that's why we're bringing it your way. In case you like it, scrutinize it, see you like it before you stake your hard-earned money on it. And it comes with 3 other games that could make it a competition for you. In case you want it, make us know via the comment section, or you can hit us up directly and we may make you have it. You're not paying any extra charges, but I just want to show you the sequence. And in case you like it, make us know, then we'll tell you how those other games come about, where you can pick them from. There are 4 games in total that you can add, 3 games that you can add to this one and make it 4. On number 32 now, we have from our Victoria Division 1, Western United hosting Bethlehem G. So that is the game on number 32, which we just shown to you as the fine banker draw that we have for this video recording. We still have coming on board the pair, which is number 30 pairing number 42. The proof to that is also coming from our right-hand football fixture, while we are yet to unveil the secret extra tip, so that may be coming at the end of the video recording, so stay tuned to that. Now, looking at the right-hand football fixture for this week, we have on the left-hand side the 1 to 49 matches of the coupon fixture, while on the right-hand side we have such columns as Group A, Group B, and Group C. Right below that we have the 3 best draws. We have number 3, 5, and 34 in that spot. We see a whole lot of repetition which takes place on this journal. Like we've seen now, the game 1 of our 3 best draws be repeated to the 14 games. That highlighted number 32 for us as a draw. Also looking at the super pair where we have number 12 and 13, those 2 games are skeptical. I'm looking at it critically because they were both repeated to the game 3 and 4 of your 5-14 games. So I think I'll be working on that to make us know in our subsequent video what to think of these 2 games. Because most times when they repeat that pair there to the same position, they usually mean something with it. So we'll be looking at that critically as well. Why is this staying with the front page of our right-hand football fixture? Looking at the bottom section, I will have the compiler final 4. We have number 49, 42, 30, and number 23. That number 49 is our week number now, so we'll be looking at that. When it appears at that spot, that means something to us. The date of play for these matches for week 49 2024 is the 8th and 9th of June 2024. This is the 2nd week of the June, and we're having our matches on the Saturday and Sunday. And the good thing about the Aussie season also is that these matches are being played very early, according to our time in Africa. Very early, you wake up, sometimes most of these matches are concluded already, and by maybe midday, the remaining part is being done with, and you have your results at hand already. So that's one good thing about it. So the papers also will be coming out, I think, tomorrow. All things being equal now, that they have played all the matches that they have to play. Like we usually do on our first video, we want to ask you to choose a particular video you want to make us do for the extra corner video, which is the 3rd and concluding video for the week. You know, we usually make our 2nd video, which is the main video recording, that comes up at midweek. Then the concluding video comes at weekend, maybe Thursday or Friday. So being at the Aussie season, we'll be doing that and bringing it up early, most likely by Thursday, so that we can make our decision on what to stick on. And like we did do for 2 weeks now, we'll be making us know if we are bringing the cannot draw, making us know either to play them as maybe a straight away win, a 12 or another 3.5 or home win. That I think we'll be bringing up to help us boost our odds while we're doing our stake as well. So the 5 options we give are: option number 1, if you want us to make the one banker draw video, you can choose that. Option number 2, if you want us to make the pair video. Option number 3 is if you want us to make the NAP video. While the 4th option is if you want us to make the winning live video, you can choose that. Put it in the comment section. The 5th and the last option, which is not the least, is if you want us to make the 5 dead games video, you can choose it up. Put your comments in the comment section, read it up, and collate your suggestions. Make a particular video which you call the extra corner video, and that comes as the tail end of the week. While also we help you, we'll be making our 2nd video, like I did say, which is the main video recording, that comes up by Wednesday, all things being equal. Then with that being said, now we have to look at the back page of our right-hand football fixture to conclude this segment. I think one of the key areas to focus on from our special advanced fixture is looking at the treble jinx column we have on game 2, number 43, and that game 2 is being repeated to game 14. and that's Croydon K hosting Modbury G. So that repetition is strange, it's quite new, and we'll be looking at that to tell us what to make of it, if it's either is a banker draw or a possible cannot draw. Below that now, we have the lotto sequence where we have alphabet J and N. That's number 10 and 14. If you've been able to watch the video from the beginning to this time, do us a favor by clicking on that like button and help to share this video via social media and to other platforms so that other persons will get to know about us. All this that we do is for free. In case you're not subscribed yet to this platform or you've seen a video for the very first time, click on that subscribe button and get subscribed so that we can actually build this platform. We are 1,000 plus now. Help us to continue to grow so that the bigger we get, the better for us, and we'll be elated to go into our research mode to give us good games to actually do play. Place a comment in the comment section to make us know what you feel about our presentation. That will also go a long way to help us improve on our services, which will give out to you guys here on this platform. Looking at the expert trial column now, we have on game 1 number 10. That same game is repeated to the box 2 of our high score quiz, and also being transferred from that spot to the easy column. Think that game really did travel this week on these columns, so we'll be looking at that critically. Also, the game 3 of our expert trial is being repeated to the box 5 of our high score quiz. So these are many much repetition we have on this paper that we'll be looking into critically to tell us if they are either a draw or a cannot draw. Also, looking at this spot now, we have on box 3 number 14, on box 6 we have number 34. That is a family number there, family of 4 that we have right there in that spot. So we'll be looking at that critically. And if you add box 2 to box 5, that's 40, and the answer can be found in box 8. So these are many much more. We'll be looking into these papers and telling us what to make of them. So in case you have these journals, you can go look it up. That's a forecast code I'm giving to you out there that you can actually utilize to, get the draws or the cannot draws at the end of the day. With that being said, I think that's the much we can take from our special advanced fixture. I'll be telling us the secret extra tip now before we head straight to the pair of number 30 pairing number 42. Like I did mention in the beginning of this video, that the sequence which was giving us the secret extra tip before now, that cannot draw, check is back on track again now, and we're looking at number 49 for this week as a possible cannot draw. On number 49 now, we have from our South Australia, which is the state league now, we have W Adelaide hosting Western S. That's on number 49 from our South Australia. But I do not have the head-to-head now to give us in this video recording. Maybe in our next edition, I'll be having that to give to us. But that is the match there, which we'll have asking you to play as either side to win. We don't expect a draw there because the sequence is so we're expecting a 12 on that particular one. With that being said, now let's head straight to the pair of number 30 pairing 42 from our right-on football fixture. This sequence is also a brown sequence, and this that we're looking right here in front of us is for week 5 2021. All you need to do is to come to your compiler's final 4 column, the third spot here where you have number 20 for this week. Whenever you have family of 0 at that spot in a brown coupon week, therefore you have 48 and 20 as a very formidable pair for week 5 2021. And we did mark both as 2 draws for that week. So that is the sequence on the brown coupon week. You check out that spot. The next time this did happen, we have to see now week 9 2022. At this junction, let me quickly shout out those who helped us to share our video out there for the month of May. You guys did an amazing job because we got the most shared for last month and we got the most view for last month. So keep doing that, and we ask more persons who have not joined to help us to share this video to other platforms so that we can actually continue to grow. Thank you very much if you're doing it, and keep doing your work. Only God will reward us for what we do, and hopefully you'll be able to win soon. So for week 9 2022, we have number 10 at that spot. That makes 37 to pair with number 10, and we did mark number 37 as the draw for week 9 2022. The next time we did see this again was for week 9 2023. Remember, it's a brand coupon sequence. So here it comes for that week. We had number 20 at the spot, the game 3 of our compiler's final 4, and that made 20 to pair with 11, and we did mark both as 2 draws for that week. And if you take note of something, you can take those 4 games has 4 games for 2 draws. It has given 3 in the first week, gave 2 in the second week. In the third time the sequence did occur, gave us 2 draws as well. So who knows, it may give 2, may give 3 for this week. But all we're looking at, we're taking 1 as a pair, but you can take it as 4 games for 2 draws. And if you take note of a particular position having a drawing position, that could be your banker draw. But I don't want to be pushing the things too much, so that's what I'm telling us. It's a pair. But I, for one, I know what I'm going with. But for you, make your own decision at the end of the day. We'll show you the sequence and we expect you to decide on what to make of it. So here we are for this week. We have number 30 at this spot. That's why we're telling you that number 42 is pairing number 30, for which we're expecting a draw or 2. And you can take the 4 games for 2 draws. That could be a very possible bet at the end of the day. On number 30, we have from our Victoria Division 1 now, Eastern L hosting Melbourne V. That's Melbourne Victory. So that's on number 30. While for 42 is coming from our South Australia Premiership Division, and that's Adelaide United hosting Para Hills. So those are the teams on that spot. And this is the video which we expect to actually put you in winning ways. During the course of this video recording, we've been able to touch on some key things. We talked about the Australia season in general and things that have been unfolding, the panel and the abandoned matches and all of that. And also how some areas, they don't use the panel draw to pay for the coupon. But if you ask me, I think based on logistical problem and every other thing, playing the pool for this season seems to be the best, because if you want to do bet online, you may not find the teams and you may go pick the wrong one from a different division or from the same division, who knows, and that could make you lose money. So going with the pool, I think, is far more better. You just write the numbers for the agent or something like that, and they do the bet for you. You are less concerned about if they do it correctly or not. I think they want to do their best to actually do it correctly. So I advise you go stick on the pool in the pool office. That should be better. We discussed about the secret result tip of number 49 as a possible cannot draw, while we showed you number 32 as our banker draw on this video clip, and also the pair of number 30 pairing 42. And if you look at that sequence critically, you can pick the banker from there. If you also look at it critically, you can take the 4 games for 2 draws. So if you're taking the 4 games for 2 draws, you can flip in number 32 there. That gives you a whole permutation at the end of the day. 5 games for 3 draws likely, and who knows, it may pull through. At the end of the day, you'll be in some cool cash. Click on that like button, get subscribed to this platform just in case you're not subscribed yet, or you're seeing our video for the very first time, and help to share this video to other social media platforms so that other persons can go get to know about us. You get it subscribed is for free, so do that now as you've been able to watch the video till this time. And remember, we'll have 2 more videos to come, one by Wednesday and the other one coming by Thursday or Friday. Thank you very much and see you in our next video.